Welcome again. My name is Pelumi Adeoye and we are still speaking about reflections. Last week we spoke about the definition of reflection, what it means to reflect, and we also spoke about why it is important for us to reflect or have moments of reflections. Today I will be talking about what we should reflect on, because you wonder, if I'm just sitting down and I'm just doing reflection, what will I be thinking about? What will I be doing? Will I just be wasting time? Right? So I'm here to give you some tips about what you could start with. The list doesn't end in whatever I'm going to say in this video, but this is surely going to help you on your journey of reflections. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is the time for you to subscribe and also share this video. And then somewhere around here, you can just check our previous videos to see and catch up on all our lessons up until today. Thank you very much. Now let us begin. Welcome back. All right, so what should I reflect on? Number one of the first things that I would recommend for you to reflect on is who you are. This answers the question of identity. Who am I? A lot of people walking upon the face of the earth do not know who they are. And we have defined our lives by many things. Some people have defined their lives by their successes, by their achievements. Some have defined their lives by their failures and maybe their past experiences, or by their pains. Some have been defined by opinions of others, opinions on social media, the trend, the acceptance or non-acceptance of what you have done. But really, have you ever sat down to really say, who am I? And these are the things that you think about, you reflect on. And the truth is, the best of your answers will come to you when you are actually with yourself and you're actually reflecting on yourself. Who am I when nobody is there? What are the things that I can do when nobody is there? What am I capable of doing when no one is there? Who am I? What defines me? And this is one of the things that you should reflect on. Another thing that you could reflect on is, where are you going? Ask yourself, where am I going? Right? And this answers the question of purpose. It answers the question of vision, right? On this journey, in this work, in this career, in this business that I am leading, in this, constituency as a political leader that I am leading, where exactly am I going? Or even with my life generally, where am I going? Where am I heading? Because if you don't have a clear vision of where you're going to, you walk aimlessly, you do everything that seems right. So in your moment of reflection, you take your time to say, where am I going? And when you are able to do that, you are able to realign your steps and you are able to move in the right direction. Remember I said in the last episode, what I was introducing reflection is that I said that you could have speed without direction. When you don't know where you are going, you could actually have speed in the wrong direction. So in the place of reflections, you can answer the question of vision. And it doesn't mean that you get everything, but as much as possible, when you sit with it, you understand it better. Another thing that you should reflect on is your journey, your life's journey. And this helps you to ask questions about how you navigate your path. How do I navigate my path in life, right? There are questions you should be asking yourself, like, what have I done well on my journey? What have I not done well? What lessons have I learned? What did I do to create the level of success that I have achieved right now? And how can I recreate that level of achievement? And a lot of us, when we are achieving success or when we are hitting milestones in our life, we don't take into account what we did. We feel, some of us even think it's just like by sheer miracle. Yes, because as a believer, I believe that there is a powerful, supernatural force that backs up whatever anyone does, and that is given. But there are steps that you actually took that make you to achieve the level of success that you have achieved right now. And if you don't have a moment of reflection to think about how you achieve that level of success, you may not be able to recreate that success in another area of your life, or in another project, or in another thing that you're trying to achieve. achieve? So those are questions you should ask yourself when you're reflecting. Another thing you need to reflect on is your relationships. My relationships. Who are the people around me? What are the kind of people that I have built my relationship with, and who do I need to build my relationships with? And I want to use the case study of a tree, and as it applies to your life. A tree has the root, it has the stem, it has the branches, it has the leaves, it has the fruit. And you know that the leaves, they come and go as the season comes. Once there is summer, they're all nice, it's all shining, it's all bright, they're there with you. But once winter comes, when the wind blows, they are gone. And some people are like that in your life. And sometimes you put people in the place, you treat people that will still go as if they are going to stay for a long time. Some people are like the branches, they only stay for a season. After a while, when they are done with the work that they want to do, they break away. And you will not blame them for breaking away. If you realize that they're actually branches in your life, you will not take offense, right? If they break away in your life. Some people are like stem. They stay for long. The stems, people that are like the stems and the roots, they are like lifelong relationships that you cannot joke with. Your stems are like the friendship that you have built over time. People that have proven to be committed and loyal to you. Your roots are like your family members. I mean, you can't cut off your roots. When you cut off or uproot your roots, then your life is gone, right? The life of a tree is gone when it is uprooted, right? That is how it is. So you need to recognize who are the roots, who are the stem, who are the branches, who are the leaves in my life. And when you are able to reflect on that, you'll be able to put people in their right places. You'll be able to relate with them correctly. You won't get angry at somebody who you have seen as a leaf, because you know that, they are leaves. They're going to leave like leaves. I'm sorry, pun not intended, but really, they are going to leave, right? Because they are seasonal, they come in seasons, and you will not get angry with them for leaving, all right? And then another thing, or the last thing that I will recommend here, and like I said, the list is not exhaustive, but you could start from there, is your decisions and your responses. You can reflect back on the decisions that you have made in your life. What are the decisions that have gotten you to where you have gotten to? How good have they been? And be sincere with yourself. What are the bad decisions you made? What were the result and the consequences? And remember that you can control your decisions, you can control your responses, but you cannot control the consequences. So when you know the consequences, it helps you to know the right decisions to make. But you can't get to this point when you don't find yourself reflecting on the decisions and the responses you give when something is done to you or when things are done to you. Thank you again for joining me this week on reflections and on what I should reflect on. Next week we're going to be talking about how should I do my reflections, how should reflections be carried out. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, don't forget to make a comment, and don't forget to share our video. My name remains Oluwapelumi Adewi, and this is the Explore Network. Thank you and see you next week.